Champions League.
And this
Who
like,
are you?
This is like your second time in.
Who are you?
Like,
Champions League final. 2 teams don't finally book their team on their way to Munich. PSG and Inter Milan for the finals. Now, I mean, 4 teams actually started this week with high hopes of qualifying for the Champions League, but then football will always have its way, isn't it? So after a very tough one and a very interesting week, I mean, game between Inter versus Barca. I mean, that game was so interesting, so entertaining. Aggregate 7-6, where comebacks upon comebacks. Yeah. We saw inside one Ibian, another Ibian constantly inside that one. You understand? So many things happened. The match was so entertaining. But as for PSG versus Arsenal, we all knew the outcome. We were just hoping that something might happen.
No, now only Arsenal fans they hope.
Okay, now only Arsenal fans they hope. In fact, you get one guy, they call him Netflix FC. Wait for part 2, season 2. Like I used to say, this Arsenal team now near success syndrome. Could dear remain small. Anyways, we're here today to preview this match. Okay. Preview the Champions League final. A lot is going on. In fact, PSG is just trying to make the atmosphere very exquisite. You understand? Their director has booked 600 tickets for 600 staffs working in PSG. So he's expecting, that means we're expecting to see 600 plus including the players as well. 600. So if you tell me a small number, how much do you think say one ticket will cost?
Probably 400 or 500 euro.
Now, don't forget, say they will not really book any kind of this thing. Anyways, that's another topic for itself. Well, this man is trying, they want to just build the atmosphere to favor the PSG fans. I mean, they want to try and win their first European title. What is it? Calling yourself a big team and you don't have a Champions League.
And this
Who are you?
This is like your second time in.
Who are you?
Like 5 seasons now.
I mean, they say
the finals.
They say no give up. They say no give up. If you fall down, make you stand up.
Yes.
So that is also another word of encouragement to Arsenal. Me, I don't really hate Arsenal. Forget all those videos where they see. I don't hate Arsenal. What thing they really make me dislike Arsenal now because of their fans. You understand? They have these delusional fans that keep hoping for things that are not accomplishable. Look at it. Arsenal are trying to manage resources to go and beat teams that have spent a lot. Are you understanding where I'm heading to?
I feel you.
You understand?
They feel say they get Merlin for that team.
It's just impossible.
We go the cast spell.
You cannot just be hoping for Saka. If you look at last season, when they lose to Bayern Munich 1-0, that was a tight spot. Arsenal are actually playing a good football, but the issue is that they don't have good strikers.
Yes, they don't.
I actually respect them, honestly. If you see what they've done in the Premier League without striker, but they are still finding their place in second. They are still scoring goals. Individual excellence. Understand? But anyways, that is all about. Let's leave them. We don't talk about people that have lost out. We are here to talk about PSG versus Inter. I mean, who do you see going or winning the Champions League?
Well, it's going to be a tight one, a tight score. Sure, you get every match is going to be tough, especially the finals. It's going to be fire. Funny enough, do you know that my most interesting part in Champions League is right from the quarterfinals and then semi-finals.
Yes, now from quarterfinals.
That time tension the day.
No, see, from round of 16, sir.
From round of 16, the day, but you see that quarterfinals is either you move to the next level or you just go back home. There's nothing like nobody sent you come here. So PSG have done, they've tried, they've done a lot, they've proved that they are really supposed to be here.
Yes.
And then Inter are the same as well.
If you even want to talk reality, if you look at the way they take start this season in the Champions League, they didn't start it well. It was along the line in that group stage they started picking up.
Yes,
they had to play this team to best.
Now one of the things we give Arsenal hope is that
yes,
they meet in group stage, I guess. Like Arsenal beat them 2-0.
Yes. So Arsenal is
We go beat them. No be PSG, I beat them 2-0 that time.
Actually,
the other fans they shout like,
we all expected it. This Madrid side they beat this season was not really the best Madrid. They were not in their good form.
We go down again. As of last season, we will find them, make them show face, and no show face. Now buy and come show face. But no,
the big question here is who will win this Champions League? Like I said it earlier, to me, honestly, I just feel like if we are going to be sincere to ourselves and just call a spade, yes, say it as we see it.
Yes,
I think Inter Milan have a better team than PSG, and if they are going to play well, definitely they don't even need to play well, because if you look at what they play with Barca. Barca control the match.
But you mean they don't need to play well?
They just need to score the goals. At the end of the day, did they play rich Barca?
No, I didn't
play rich Barca now.
But they played well.
They tried their best.
They played well.
They tried their best.
That's the best.
They tried their best.
They played well.
There's difference between person play well and then he tried.
Exactly.
Yes.
There's difference. If you are looking at that,
the best team in that match was Barca.
That's why I said they played well. Playing against that kind of big team and doing comeback against that team. Okay. They played well.
HM said they played well. Anyway, they played well. My own be say one thing about Inter, we say any little chance where they find in that box.
But do you know why I feel Liverpool has this upper hand? Paris Saint-Germain has this upper hand. Liverpool, sorry, just try again this season. So Paris Saint-Germain did the attack, defend as a team. They all move forward and backward.
Yes.
They go front, they come back together. So they do all these things. If they make them dey easy, pressure no go dey on those players much. You understand? So that team is balanced.
Of course.
Both front, back, and the middle. Attack, midfield, defense is balanced. They can't get better keeper. Forget it, bro. It will not be easy to penetrate them
at all.
You can see how many now. Only Aston Villa, I see Aston Villa really showed them something. That was second leg.
Yes.
But come to think of it, even when they meet Man City, Man City first got 2 goals. He didn't look at laugh farm, say I will show you what football is. And they did. See Arsenal, they show them. Liverpool, they show Liverpool. Liverpool do strong game. They show. So that the kind of playing style they are engaging right now, the way they are playing, it go hard to beat them. Because they are doing this thing as a team together. Anybody can score. You know, say Hakimi with the wipe shot, they score.
Of course,
you see
their defense is good. They know the defense.
So they are very see Inter. Barcelona showed us one side of Inter. We always know Inter for this defensive team that they didn't concede easily. But Barcelona let us say no be so easy
at all.
Once you get better attacker, scoring goal is assured.
That's true.
Now your defense, now you go make sure say you win the match. You understand? That's what failed Barcelona. Now the defense they are absent, they there.
So who go win the Champions League?
I think in Paris Saint-Germain has this upper hand. Okay. Though Inter can never be underrated. You understand? If you talk say because he's Inter are playing good football and they are very dangerous as well, especially when they are on counter. They are very dangerous.
If you want to talk
about like this,
if you want to even talk about their squad depth right now, if you look at it, Martinez is injured. He's kind of managing injuries.
Yes.
This guy too.
DiMarco is the injury is not big injury. It's just light injury. They are going to play.
For PSG as well, they are also managing injuries. The likes of Dembélé and
it's just light stuff.
Yeah, even Nuno Mendes too in the
see all these people.
Well, let's just see how it unfolds.
All these our coaches now, they like all these tactics now. They will go on post and say, so person leg don't break, in leg in head. Then the next match at least you go see the bastard there.
And that's same the way they talk say you get injured. I ain't gonna give assist to me.
Anyway, guys, he just enter like drop the assist. Bad guy, inside post well.
Anyway, guys, that's all for the preview. As we all have it, it's going to be a very tough one.
Yes.
At Munich,
yes,
it's going to be a tough one. With the way PSG itself are paying 600 for 600 staff to be present that day.
It's going to be something.
It's going to be something.
They are cooking.
It's going to.
It's going to be
a hot atmosphere.
PSG is cooking. Make that just finish.
The big question is, will PSG secure their first European title?